Imagine standing in the middle of a crowded city. Thousands of people walk past you every hour. Conversations fill the air. Cars rush by. Restaurants are full. The world feels alive. Yet somehow, you still feel completely alone. How is that possible? If loneliness simply meant being by yourself, then crowded places should make it disappear. But they don't. Because loneliness isn't the absence of people. It's the absence of meaningful connection. Today, we'll explore the psychology, neuroscience, and evolution behind one of the most misunderstood emotions the human mind can experience: loneliness. Part 1. Loneliness isn't the same as being alone. Most people think loneliness means having nobody around you. But that's not true. Some people spend entire weekends alone and feel peaceful. Others are surrounded by family, friends, co-workers, yet still feel empty. That's because being alone is a physical condition. Loneliness is a psychological experience. It happens when the relationships we have don't match the relationships we need. It's possible to have thousands of followers online and still feel invisible. It's possible to sit beside someone every day and never feel understood. The human brain doesn't count people. It searches for connection. Part 2. Your brain was built to belong. To understand loneliness, we have to go back thousands of years. Humans survived because we lived in groups. We hunted together, protected each other, shared food, raised children together. Being separated from your tribe wasn't just emotionally difficult. It was dangerous. A person alone faced predators, harsh weather, and starvation. Over thousands of generations, our brains evolved to treat social connection as a survival need. That's why loneliness feels so powerful. It's not simply sadness. It's your brain sending an ancient signal. A signal that says, reconnect. Part 3. Why loneliness hurts like physical pain. Here's something remarkable. Scientists have discovered that social rejection and loneliness activate some of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. Think about that. Your brain reacts to emotional disconnection in a surprisingly similar way to a physical injury. From an evolutionary perspective, that makes perfect sense. Pain exists to protect us. If isolation threatened survival, then loneliness needed to hurt, not to punish us, but to motivate us to reconnect with others. Your brain isn't trying to make you suffer. It's trying to bring you back to the people who once helped humans survive. Part 4. The modern loneliness paradox. Today, we're more connected than ever before. We can send a message across the world in seconds, join online communities, video call anyone, scroll through thousands of lives every day. Yet loneliness continues to grow. Why? Because connection isn't measured by the number of people we know. It's measured by how deeply we're known. 100 conversations can never replace one genuine relationship. Social media often gives us visibility, but not vulnerability. It allows us to share our highlights, while hiding our struggles. And when everyone else appears happy, our own loneliness feels even heavier. Part 5. Why loneliness creates a trap. Here's one of loneliness' biggest tricks. The lonelier people feel, the more they often withdraw. They stop calling friends, decline invitations, avoid conversations, not because they don't want connection, but because they're afraid of rejection. Their brain begins protecting them from possible pain. Ironically, the protection creates even more loneliness. It becomes a cycle. Loneliness leads to isolation. Isolation creates more loneliness. And the longer the cycle continues, the harder it becomes to break. Part 6. The way out. So how do we escape loneliness? The answer isn't simply meeting more people. It's creating more meaningful moments. A genuine conversation. A shared meal. Listening without distraction. Being honest about how you feel. Small moments of connection matter far more than endless interactions. Human beings don't need to be surrounded by everyone. We simply need to feel understood by someone. Sometimes, one meaningful relationship changes everything. Conclusion. The next time loneliness finds you, don't see it as proof that something is wrong with you. See it for what it really is. An ancient message from a brain that evolved to value connection. It isn't telling you that you're unworthy. It's reminding you that humans were never meant to face life entirely alone. And remember this, being alone isn't the opposite of belonging. Feeling unseen is. Sometimes the greatest cure for loneliness isn't finding more people. It's finding the courage to let someone truly know who you are. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Mind Analogy, where we explore psychology, neuroscience, philosophy, and the hidden logic behind the human mind. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and never underestimate the power of one genuine human connection.